Yo, 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 what up, world? It's your boy Drew Marcy, King Coach, Rap God Coach, whatever it is. How to Rap Drew, 100x Drew, what's going on? Today we're going to break down the second single by me and my good friend and collaborator, Ian Balina. Now, just like Moon Lambo, the last breakdown we did, this is a song made for a specific audience, but it's a rap song. In true How to Rap fashion, we're going to break down the songwriting aspects of it, how we created the track, what you as a songwriter, you as a fan of rap can do to create your own music and kind of give a certain sound to a track like this. All right, so quick background with the track. It's the second single from our upcoming work together. The angle with this is we wanted to go full on Rick Ross with the production. We wanted to give you the image of you've succeeded in making a lot of money in particularly the crypto currency space. That's what a crypto retirement. Now you're on a beach, or now you're in Miami, or now you're in Bali, and you got the chains. You're Al Jefe. You're finally the Rick Ross type character. So a lot of the sound and the way that I deliver it is Rick Ross influenced. Moon Lambo, the last track we did and we broke down, be sure to go check that out. A lot more Jadakiss. We did go for the Rick Ross again kind of vibe, but it was a little bit more straight 90s. This is maybe a little bit more thousands in the vibe. Definitely more lyrical. This is a classic rap structure for the most part. We do have a bridge in there, but verse 1 is 16 bars. Verse 2 is 12 bars with a bridge, sort of like In the Club by 50 Cent. And then verse 3 is 16 bars. So by modern standards, as far as songwriting is concerned, this is a much longer track. I would think, and it's a much more lyrically active track than Moon Lambo, our last one, and some of the tracks we did later on. So, when you're listening to this, you kind of gotta be a real hip-hop rap fan. This is not a huge viral single. It's more of a vibe track. It's more of a one for the MCs and the fans of the real MC stuff. And this is a track that you play when you're performing it in a jazz club, but they want a little rapper, sort of like Jay-Z in his later years, Rick Ross, etc. So the way we found the beats, it was looking up just Rick Ross type beat. This is by So Special Productions. I want to shout them out as well. Really musical kind of vibe to it. I really like. You got the pianos going. You got the horns. It just is a beat that takes up a real nice large space in your ears. If I was to critique myself a little bit, I'd say that maybe I should have made it a little simpler because the beat does so much for me as a writer. And as we talked about with Moon Lambo, you kind of want to let the beat do its work when it's as active as something like a Moon Lambo or Crypto Retirement. But without further ado, that's the sort of backstory right there. Let's rock into the song analysis from the Tizop. Yeah.
Life-changing money to a point where you can buy your mom and dad a brand new house.
Now, this is all clips from one of Ian's, the collaborators, one of his most famous videos, kind of talking about crypto retirement and success in crypto. I personally just watched the interview because there was no music behind it, cut it up, and just timed it right so that it would kind of land on the beat. You'll hear in a second, it lands right on, this is what it's all about, and then the beat drops, right? So that's just taking some quotes, a classic rap style, throwing it on the beat to get you in the mood. And the beat itself does a lot of that work as well to set the tone.
Right, you can pay off your college loans, you can invest in your future, not have to work again, pursue your dreams, your passion, not have to have a job, work that 9-to-5 grind, right? Break the system, hack the system. This is what this show is all about.
They said relax but never retire, feeling detached, never inspired. They told me relax but I can retire.
So my voice tone there is definitely that kind of, Rick Ross. Lower in the throat, retire, kind of letting it ride out a little bit to give it a nice effect. I knew I was going to throw doubles on there. Ideally would have some echo on there, but basically, again, as we talked about with Moon Lambo in the breakdown, I'm doing things with my voice to make the chorus feel like a chorus. I'm not just rapping. You know what I mean? I know this is the hook. I know this is what they're gonna want to say, and so vocally I'm doing that. Now, as far as the lyrics, you'll see over the course of the song, it goes from "they said relax but never retire. I'm feeling detached, never inspired." So lyrically, I'm starting from I'm the guy in the corporate job who has no way out, and I feel like this is gonna be my life. And they're telling me I can relax, I can take a weekend off, but I can never retire. And that's not the goal that the character wants. So you'll see that the chorus changes slightly every single chorus. It goes from slightly one way on chorus 1, slightly another way on chorus 2, slightly another way on chorus 3, because I'm telling a story, and the chorus is growing with the lyrics themselves. So this is chorus 1, and you'll hear this in verse 1 as well.
I'm feeling detached, never inspired, like I would live on but never alive. You know the system, AM till 5. They try to say our jobs and give on, they living a lie. Now here's the mission, die and decide. You would die. The corporate life is so redundant when your freedom isn't free. It comes to being someone, just believe that you can be.
Flow wise, there's in the beat, there's this da da dana da da dana da da dana da da dana. That's sort of those piano stabs, or if there's organ, whatever it is. So I'm kind of riding it that way to begin. They say their corporate life and when they're free. I'm keeping it nice and even to follow sort of the rhythmic backdrop that's provided by that piano there. Da, 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 da. So you as a writer, as a rap artist, you're finding parts of the instruments, parts of the instrumental to give a template for how you're gonna flow with it. It's sort of like you're setting the pace with which you want to run. You know, you're setting, when a train starts, it starts slow and it's kind of rocking, but eventually the train finds its natural place where it's gonna rock the least because it's moving faster, right? So you're finding your rhythm, literally, and that's why I'm sort of riding it the beat that way.
And how can I have hunger when they tell me when to eat? How can I lead others when they tell me who to meet? Then they tell me when to come and then they tell me when to leave.
So I'm vocally changing, I'm changing my voice tone there because I'm trying to have the character sort of, they tell me when to come and then they tell me when to leave. We're painting this picture of this guy that's like, I don't like this shit. I'm not, they killing me out here, right? You know what I mean? So you can hear the slight change in vocal tone to mirror those lyrics.
They say how much they give and then forget how much I need. It's the precious to succeed with the lessons of the grade. I question who to be and saw this message is in me. I gotta know.
Life changing.
All right, so I said that this was a classic rap structure. I forgot. What I'm doing here is I gotta know. I gotta go. That's called a pre-chorus, right? That's building the tension leading up to the chorus because, again, when the producer structures a beat this way where it drops out on the 12th bar, where the drums drop out on the 12th bar, I've got to mirror that as a songwriter, as a rapper. Whether that's me doing a pre-chorus, whether that's me switching the flow, whether that's me adding a singer, whatever it is, throw a bridge on it, whatever it is. But I've got to mirror this producer because the easiest way, or one of the easiest ways to sound like a beginner rapper is just have the beat change and I'm still doing the same flow. I'm still doing the same structure. So I gotta know. That's building tension. I gotta go. I gotta leave. I've already painted in bars 1 through 12. I'm a distressed person in a corporate environment. You gotta find a way to lyrically and flow-wise be like, okay, I've made a decision to get the fuck out of here.
Changing money.
I wanna work for myself. I gotta work for myself. I gotta go.
This is also the section where if I'm performing it live in front of people and they really like the song, they're gonna sing along. I gotta go.
You can invest in your future,
Bring
not have to work
spirits to
again.
the moon, put nerves on the shelf. I gotta know.
Pursue your dreams, your
I
passion.
wanna stay free or want the safety. I gotta go.
Break the system, hack the...
You know, of course, I'm cutting up those quotes from the beginning of the song as well to kind of mirror that. Again, just it's all about timing with those. Just making sure that I gotta go, and then the quotes are not overlapping, so I had to spend a little time chopping that up to make sure it didn't sound like lazily edited, so to speak.
Although they paid me,
this is what the
they
show's
never
all
made
about.
me. I wanna relax, forever retire. I wanna detach, I'm feeling inspired.
So you see the lyrics change because now we have the character deciding to leave. For chorus 1, the character is in the corporate life, so they told me relax but never retire. I want to detach. Now it's I want to relax, forever retire. Like now he's made the decision.
They told me relax, but I can't retire. I gotta detach, gotta decide. They got me thinking I would live on, but never alive.
It got me thinking I would live on, but never alive. That's kind of that's the old Jay-Z. 9 to 5 is how you survive. I ain't trying to survive. I'm trying to live it to the limit and love it a lot. Or the 12 years as a slave. I don't want to survive. I want to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's lyrically hinting. I'm playing with those classic lines.
You know the system, AM till 5. They try to say your job's a give on. They living a lie.
System, give on. You know, just putting some unorthodox rhyme in there.
Now here's the mission. Die or decide. You or die now. Hey.
So this is the actual bridge. I gotta go. That's the pre-chorus. Hey, I will never be a wage slave. I gotta stay made. All right, that's the bridge. Another section for the audience to sing along to. Put your hands in the air. Hey, right? I'm always writing sections for large groups of people to sing along to, or at least remember the section when they hear it. So they're like, oh, this is that part, right?
I will never be a wage slave. I gotta stay made. Hey. I used to see this in the 8th grade. Wasn't a day late. Hey.
And also, again, the producer has given me this section by changing the beat, kind of indicating I need to put something other than just, here's more rap. Here's more bars, yo. No, like I gotta give some sectionality to it, if that's a word.
Hey, I found the love that I was seeking, life that I'm leading. Hey. Now I can do this every weekend, cause I'm a free man.
Now I can do this every weekend because I'm a free man. That's a little bit of a play on the, we could do this, we could be friends. We could do this every weekend. You know, the Diddy stuff in Big Papa.
I was in Tokyo, riding the job wheel, the rodeo, dancing with the devil for payment. I couldn't do-si-do.
I kind of sound like old school Nas here. You know? The elevator, pushing in your elevator, whatever. Like, it's got that kind of Nas thing, you know? First couple songs we did, up until Crypto Family, is like old school rap style. So the next track we did, I believe, is Crypto Family. And then we started to expand after that. So this is old school.
But I was driven, the mission gave me an open road. Made a decision to whip him like it's a motor show.
Driven to whipping like that's internal rhymes. Just, you know, I'm just killing it with the internal rhymes. You know?
6-figure slave, I was paid, wasn't well though. Heard of crypto underground, it became my railroad. Started making earnest money, it's for whom the bell tolls.
That one went over their heads though. Started making earnest money, it's for whom the bell tolls. Ernest Hemingway, For Whom the Bell Tolls, one of his most famous books. You know what I'm saying? English major, UCLA, class of 15, what up? Nah, I mean, that I don't know. Sometimes I just put in these little nerdy references, but, you know, those who get it, get it.
Went from wishing for sales clothes to sales. Now I can relax, forever retire. Now I'm detached, forever inspired. Now I can relax, forever retire. I had to detach, had to decide, and now I'm thinking I can live on and not just survive.
Third chorus, now it's like I can finally retire. I done left him, you know? Made a decision to whip him like it's a rotor, you know, like I left.
You know this system, AM till 5. They try to say a job's a give on, they living a lie. I made a mission, die or decide, do or die now. Crypto retirement, yeah, that's where my mind went. Started thinking higher, now they can't hire my time spent. No, not retire like 65 when your job ends. More like an island, and if I'm buy it, I buy it.
Where my mind went. Like, this is all just, I'm just stacking more of the rhymes here because I felt like, we're at verse 3, and I haven't done anything particularly original on the side of rhyme scheme patterns, and so I was like, let me just try to tear it up a little bit on the rhymes for verse 3.
Free travel, dealership, sweet dabble. I reign like Leeds Castle, you reign like Seattle.
I reign like Leeds Castle, you reign like Seattle. Little bit of a stretch, Drew. It's another bar like the in Moon Lambo. What did I say in Moon Lambo that I was the bill sitting on a bill with no monikers? But reign, I reign like as in king reign like a castle. You reign like Seattle. But I don't know. I like the rhyme. I never heard Leeds Castle and Seattle in rap history, but
we went from sheep cattle to eating beef and mackerel at feasts, no lassos.
We went from sheep cattle to eating beef and mackerel. So that was kind of me being on some, as a writer, I'd seen videos of Ian eating like sushi and stuff in Asia. So I had this image of mackerel and like sushis, and I was kind of trying to go for the whole, we went from being sheeps to the corporate system to now eating, you know, cattle and then like eating beef and stuff. I don't know if sheeps are beef technically, but you know what I mean, cattle, that's why I threw in the cattle there.
Just beliefs me in a Saturn, you gotta know.
Like life change.
Just beliefs meeting at Saturn, yo. I can remember as a writer, it was hard for me to figure out what else I could rhyme with. Sheep, cattle, beef, and mackerel, feast, no lassos. And the lassos is also playing on the whole bulls and cattle thing. So I went with Saturn, yo, and tried to like stretch that joint. Maybe it was too much of a stretch rhyme, but that's what I was going for. And then we bring back the pre-chorus. I gotta know.
Like,
you wanna work for yourself, you gotta work for yourself, you gotta go.
not have to work again.
Raise spirits to the moon, putting nerves on the shelf, you gotta know.
Pursue your dreams, your passion.
You wanna stay free or want the safety, you gotta go.
This is what the show is all about.
Although they paid you, they never made you. No, we can relax, forever retire. Now we detach, forever inspired.
This song, this and Moon Lambo and Crypto Family, the first three songs, I didn't do a lot of ad-libs, which you'll start to hear a lot more in the later music. I kind of regret that now. This is something I'm just realizing hearing it right now, but the track feels a little dry because I just heard the come on. And I think that as we grew musically, more ad-libs fills it out. And that's kind of the new wave, you know, Migos and people like that, all about the ad-libs. So in the future, look for that.
Now we can relax, forever retire. We had to detach, had to decide, and now we know that we can live on and not just survive. We left the system, AM till 5. They try to say our jobs are give on, they live in a lie. We made a mission.
All right, so the track there actually just cut out for some reason. We in Moscow, Russia right now doing this, grinding out. So sometimes the internet kind of goes haywire, but basically the track ends, as y'all have heard. Obviously, you wouldn't watch this breakdown unless you heard it, with Ian's quotes, and it just sort of the fade out. Now, looking back, what do we kind of talk about here that you can take away as an artist and as somebody who's creative and interested in this kind of stuff? I'd say first, using your chorus as a template that you can change words around in order to build your story. One of the biggest tricks is the chorus changes slightly, like a word or two over the course of the track in order to build the story. So as we talked about, chorus one, they told me relax because we're talking about corporate. Then I want to relax, or then now I can relax, right? So I'm building, going from corporate to retirement. I'd say number two is beat selection and chorus tone and vocal tone tricks and allowing them to have a cool relationship. I'd say number three, we talked about finding places in the instrumental, in this case the piano, to be your template, to be your train tracks as you go with your flow. And then number four is, I'd say, more ad-libs. You know what I mean? Not always, but I definitely felt like, in re-listening to it for this analysis, I feel like the ad-libs are popping right now. Gotta have them ad-libs. So that is the breakdown for Crypto Retirement. Thank you for watching. We're gonna have a music video for this track coming out real soon as well. That's really fun. We shot most of that in Colombia. So, you know, that's Colombia country, by the way. Medellin, Pablo style, bro. So we'll do a breakdown of that as well. Hopefully y'all enjoy that. Thanks for watching. It's the Big Homie Drew on tour live from Moscow, Russia. Hopefully this was of value for you. Bye.